All right, so on the agenda today for the protein, we're gonna have some ground beef chuck. Got 2 1/4 pounds of that. Gonna also do some ground turkey. That is just 1 pound. That's 93.7. Then we got some frozen vegetables. Highly recommend the frozen vegetables. It's gonna keep things very easy for you and make sure that you're getting micronutrients. We have rice. Very simple, but a staple of my diet. And we have pork chops. Reason I got this, they were on sale, $15.47. It's pretty good for the price right now for a little bit over 3 pounds. And then we got our seasonings. So now I'm gonna show you how we do this. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is get the rice going. So I have a rice cooker here. This is one of the best things I've ever purchased to help me get better with meal prepping. So with this rice cooker, it wasn't that expensive. You could do white rice, oatmeal, quinoa, mixed grains, saute, brown rice, you can steam. And after it's done, it stays warm for 8 hours. So this can be something that you do while before you go to work and then have it ready for you when you come home 8 hours later. So you're gonna put the rice in. You wanna do 1 cup of rice and have 1.25 cups of water. So for today, I'm gonna do 4 cups of rice and have 6 cups of water. So now I'm gonna add that. All right, start with the rice. So I'm doing 4 cups. Just take it, pour it in. It's 1, 2, 3, and 1 more. Gonna make up that difference there. Boom. So 4 cups of rice. Now adding the water. So really, this is a process that is very simple. You do not need to know how to cook in order to do this. Anyone can pick up rice, put it into the bowl, put the water in there. I'm gonna do 3 more cups. Showing you live and direct. It's this simple. And we need 1 more. All right, so boom. So now we got that in. You got this here. All you're gonna do is just put it in. Okay. You're gonna close the top. Make sure it clicks. Then you're gonna hit the button that says white rice. Okay. It's gonna take some time. And it's on. And literally that's all you have to do. The rice is gonna come out perfectly. It's gonna be cooked for you. And you're gonna have 4 cups of rice just like that. So that takes about 45 minutes for 4 cups of rice. So now we're gonna move on to getting the meat on the stove. All right, so now we have the ground beef and the ground turkey. So you wanna preheat the skillets that you're gonna cook them in, and then also season the meat. I want your food to taste good, so make sure you season it with something that you enjoy. Now I don't have that many seasonings, but I'm gonna use what I have to season it. So we wanna put that on like medium, high heat. And the beef first. Scoop that out of there. Break it up a little bit. And then you're just gonna, move that around a little bit until the meat is all dark, same color. Put that to the side. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the turkey. Scooping that in there. So the turkey is gonna cook way faster than the beef. That would be something to just keep in mind. The turkey's only gonna take like maybe 6-7 minutes. So now I'm gonna grab the seasoning, hit it up a little bit. So I am using Mrs. Dash Nashville hot chicken seasoning. Mrs. Dash is gonna go on the beef, and then Nashville hot chicken is gonna go on the turkey. Like I said, this is just what I have, so that's what I'm gonna use. So I'm just putting it on there. I like spicy food, so the Nashville hot chicken is pretty good for me. It's probably good there. And then Miss Dash. Slowing that up a little bit. All right, so now that that's on there, we got some of the meat going, we have the rice cooker going, and now we're gonna move on to the air fryer, which is how I'm gonna cook the pork chops. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. All right, so the air fryer that I have is the Power XL. I believe this was only like 120, something like that dollars. So basically on the inside, you got this container here, gives you a line to show the maximum volume you want to get in, and you have that tray in there. So what I like to do to make the cleanup easy is put aluminum foil in there. So then when I make things and they get all gross, you just want to take that out, and you can swap it out if you want, or just keep adding more to it, but it makes it easy cleanup. So we're gonna add the pork chops in there, we're gonna season them and put them in. All right, so now we got the pork chops seasoned in there. I put 5 in this batch because there are 9 total in this. So I want to try to make it where I can make it in 2 batches. So seasoning on both sides. Thing I loved about the air fryer, you put that in. What you're gonna do is hit that power button, and it's gonna bring up how long you wanna cook it for and at what temperature. So something I recommend you do, if you're gonna make similar foods often, make yourself a cheat sheet. So I have an air fryer cheat sheet here, just to let me know some common things that I cook, how long I should cook them for, and what temperature. So pork chops, gonna do 380 for 10 minutes, and then flip it halfway. So these are kind of thick, so I'm gonna do it for about 12 minutes at 380. So bumping that up, or bumping that down, I should say, 12 minutes, 380. Just hit the power button, and now it starts cooking. So when that gets to 6 minutes, I'm gonna pull that out, and I'm gonna flip them over, put it back in, and then let that batch cook. And I'm gonna follow that up with that batch there, season it, put it in, repeat the process. Then I'll have 9 pork chops cooked, just like that. All right, so now that we got the proteins going, we got the carbs going with the rice, next moving on to the vegetables. You gotta eat your vegetables. But I'm pretty lazy, and I don't really love vegetables, so something that helps me out tremendously is the steamable bags. You can get this at Meijer, or really any grocery store is gonna sell some steamable bags. So what you do with this is you just cook it for 6 to 7 minutes on high. So you throw that in, 7 minutes, start, and there you go. And then you just do that for however many bags you have. I'm gonna do 3 bags because it's 4 servings in 1 bag. So I know I'm gonna have enough vegetables for the day if I just steam them like that. All right, so the meat's going. Still need some more time on that. Just move it around. Get the other one, same thing. The turkey's a little bit closer to being done, but just moving it around until it starts to look good to you. Now, one of the main benefits you get from meal prepping is that you don't have to worry about what you're gonna eat. You're also gonna be able to be consistent way more often when you meal prep. So a lot of people feel like, you know, they don't like eating the same foods every day. Some of that is just a mental block that you have for yourself. Some of that may be true. So for me, I can eat similar things most days and be okay, but I like to try to switch it up between 3 different protein sources for the week. So normally for breakfast, I have some eggs, and that's my protein source, and then I try to go with what's on sale. So for this week, it was the pork chops, the ground beef, and the turkey. That's what was on sale, so that's what I got. Sometimes it's fish, sometimes it's chicken breast, chicken thighs. I go with what's on sale because I don't really have money like that, so I just go with what's on sale. And I suggest you do the same thing even if you have a whole lot of money. So that's another mental barrier that you can knock down of it's too expensive. So with this process, it's so simple, literally anybody can do it. You can have a child do this and they're gonna be at a meal prep for a very long time, and you gotta make better progress. So now it's time to move on to getting the pork chops out, flip them over, put them back in, and then check on everything else. All right, so just gonna open this up. Got the pork chops, look okay on that side, but you gotta flip it over. It's not fully done yet. So I'm just taking those, getting in there, boom, boom, 2 of them, 3, 4, make sure you don't burn yourself, and 5. Okay, so now I just pop that in, and I don't even have to press anything, it just picks up right where it left off. So in 5 minutes, that's gonna be done. I'm putting that other round in, and now checking on everything else. So guys, if you made it this far in the video, I have a special freebie for you. I want to show you how to meal prep for 7 days in just 78 minutes. Now this meal prep I'm doing here is going to last about 3 days for me because I eat that much. But you probably don't eat as much as me. So if you want to know how to prep a whole week in just 78 minutes, what I want you to do is click the link that's in the description box. And that's going to take you to a freebie that again shows you how to meal prep 7 days in just 78 minutes. This is going to change your whole schedule if you can get this right. Most people take hours and hours and hours to meal prep, and that's why they don't do it. They see it as a big thing that is just going to be a big task on their life and take up all their time. But if you could do that in under an hour and a half, that's like one episode of something on Netflix. You're going to be good to go for a long time, and it's going to be tasty and it's going to be efficient. So click that link that's in the description box to get that right now. All right, so now the pork chops are done. Pour that out. Looks good? Okay. So what I like to do is on a plate in aluminum foil, put those pork chops in and wrap it up. So when the pork chops are done cooking, they're still gonna cook a little bit, but I wanna keep those juices that are in there. So this is a great way to make sure your pork chops stay moist the next day and maybe the next day versus taking them and squeezing all the juice out right now. So I'm just gonna pick those up, put those on aluminum foil, wrap it up. All right, got those in there. You just wrap that up. Again, it's just keeping a little bit more of the juices in there. And I just think it tastes a little better when I do that. And I have the next batch in seasoned, ready to go. So you know the drill, put it in, power button, 380, 12 minutes, gonna flip it over halfway and start. And here's some cats for your viewing pleasure. And another one there. What up, Berlioz? All right. Turkey, almost good. Ground beef, almost good. Still got the rice going in there. And that's pretty much the main process. You just rinse and repeat as many times as you need. All right, guys, so the rice is done. And this is what it looks like. Beautiful. 4 cups of rice, ready to go. Perfect. All right, so to make it easier to track my carb intake, what I do is cut this into portions right in the bowl here, and then I put that into the containers. So I know this is 4 cups. I want to do half a cup per serving. So I just cut that into eighths, and it makes it very easy to track what I'm doing. All right, guys, so the finished product looks like this. We got 10 meals. We have the pork chops, rice, the vegetables, have the ground beef and the turkey and the other ones. So if you found this video helpful, if you can give me a like and also subscribe if you want more helpful tips like this. And remember, in the link in the description box, it's gonna be that free thing that shows you how to meal prep for 7 days in just 78 minutes. I'll see you guys next time.